from the apple here for St. Louis. Vollum again for Hartl. Hartl in front. Close. Kick it, the shot away. Tucked in by Vollum. Second phase attack for St. Louis pays dividends, and the roadside is up a goal.
With a calm finish into the corner. He sets it up originally with that nice little ball into the corner that Hartl centers. Great touch from Klaus there. And then the fortunate.
Sungbin. Looking for Klaus. Klaus in space, edge of the box. Sets up Hartl and it's in. Too easy for St. Louis.
Joao Klaus, class touch to set up Hartl, and both celebrating with Sirois, perhaps thinking that the near post is where Hartl will place his shot, but it goes back across where Sirois was standing.
As they collapse in that center, Columbus is looking towards those wide areas.
First time looking to combine. Müller on hand for Atlanta. Mihai needing a helping hand here. Very good save, and Rossi is there to clean up.
Stepping in to continue to back press. He doesn't give up. He makes the mistake, but then makes up for it. You can see just stuck in behind. Good save there from Paraguay, making the World Cup since 2010 for the first time.
Austin in behind again here. It's Austin into Gazdag. It's 2. Atlanta United cut to ribbons by Columbus Crew and Diego Rossi. In next to no time, it's 2.
And it's Diego Rossi with the tap in, his second of this match. It's been all Columbus.
It's Dylan Chambol. Down the line he goes. Herrera involved in the build-up. Gazdag in behind. Abu Ali off the mark. And the man who allegedly needs time arrived at the perfect time, and Columbus lead by 3.
Abu Ali, the connection between these front four has been excellent, but it's completely stretched out Atlanta. First time football with Hibbert being able to play out of the back, but Columbus's pressure has really troubled them.
I needn't remind you, if Atlanta don't win here today, they are out of postseason contention. Abu Ali makes it 4. Herrera with the goal for Columbus Crew. Abu Ali involved in the build-up. And Columbus Crew are running riot in the backyard of Atlanta United.
Once again, has come from the pressure of Columbus, with Atlanta not being able to build out. And
number 10 with the likes of Saint-Etienne and Troyes, Ligue 1 and Ligue 2 in France. Adapted well to play in the 8 role and even the 6 role at times. This is the ball ever so well as it comes across goal, and it's Rossi with a hat-trick. And the first hat-trick for Diego Rossi in Major League Soccer since April of 2019.
Wide areas. See, Abu Ali plays this one wide, and then he'll be the one receiving it, coming back across.
It's Miguel Almiron who scores.
His feet to go to ground, and then closes the hips at the last second for Almiron. Does the right thing, picks up the ball quickly.
And you wouldn't bet against them increasing the scoreline here today. Atlanta with so much work to do, not only today, but moving forward if they are to restore their reputation. But as it stands, Columbus Crew leading by 5 goals to 1. The angled ball played in. It's a fabulous start for Atlanta United. Out of absolutely nothing. Amador with the goal. And Atlanta have their second.
They're on the backside there. Good patience from Atlanta, coming out strong, being the protagonist. Don't even think about the score at this point. Lennon stands it up.
Good relegation with them before arriving on loan at Atlanta United. There's Mihai, the Albanian international. Forward now for Tiahe, who's found a way in behind here. It's Tiare! Now then, with his 4th of the season.
Now Schulte misses that first touch, but carries it forward off the quad and then in the back of the net, and in an instant, in the first 5 minutes. Excellent intervention from Tristan Brown to block it.
Miranchuk. Alexei Miranchuk. Gregerson's ball in. Tiare! Oh yes! In! From 5-0 down, Atlanta score their 4th.
It's been a tale of two halves, and guess what? There's still time left. Gregerson, the center back, stands it up in Tiare.
But here's Benteke. Leaves it back. Pirani looks for space. And Cervenia leaves it to Peltola. Over the right-hand side. Antley. Heglo comes out to take it. Antley charges. Antley with a great cutback. Funnels it in. Hopkins twists. Hopkins torches the threads.
To be creative and have some ingenuity in the final third. And one of the rare foray forwards they get, it's Jackson Hopkins, who does so well to get to position. He just stops. He could be a creative force tonight off the bench.
But for now, Orlando City, an equalizer here. It's Pasalic. Slaloms in the box, pounds it. Freeman is there. Freeman gets enough to get the ball into the net and tie it up for Orlando City.
That's the pass that Freeman broke the pressure, and then he just continued to go. Not nearly enough pressure coming in from Bartlett. So pass
from Charlotte's side of things as well. They'll look at it and go, okay, there's an arrogance there. Don't get me wrong, the greatest player of all time. But that can offend some Charlotte players as well, and they're going to try and make the most of it.
With some jump in their step, here they come. Kerwin Vargas works it across. Goal! Toklomati!
But I just love the movement of Toklomati. He's the one that starts the play. And as I said previously, he has no interest in waiting about. The player that was following him isn't following him anymore. This team is so well drilled. To some teams, I think it would be a problem because they need those constant instructions from their coach. But with this team, it doesn't matter who they're playing against. They know their style and they know their strengths and weaknesses.
Zaha, Bronico works it across. Toklomati again! Make it 2! Idan Toklomati to double the Charlotte lead.
A centre-back has to come over. Then we talk about Toklomati. We talk about his intelligence. Where is the space?
Charlotte has Zaha 2 for 2 on penalties this season. But look at this. He's going to give young Idan Toklomati the chance for his first career hat-trick.
That's what a team's all about, and you see it completely.
Toklomati looking for a third on the night. They can see the finish line now. 3-0 Charlotte. The win streak is on the verge of being stretched to 9.
And that's exactly what he does. Toklomati then puts the ball into the back of the net, gets his hat-trick.
Given away. Here comes Evander. Cuts it back. Oh, finds Brenner! Brenner! In front of the Bailey for the first time in over 900 days!
Numerous opportunities to find the pass. He will find it with the right pace and the right quality to put his...
Brugman clipped forward. Boyd is behind. Boyd settling, keeping away from Powell. And Surridge! Number 21 for the Golden Boot leader. Nashville level 1-1.
Chasing the game. That's a great run right over the top of Miles Robinson and then quickly playing it back.
Echenike in the corner. Maybe the final chance for Cincinnati. Into Buka, leaves for Echenike, Evander!
Was the right move. Let me introduce you to a Brazilian wearing number 10 named Evander. MVP finalist in 2024, and he's been better this year. Only 1 goal in his last 6 games, and they needed him the most. They've been scoreless in 3. He has an assist and a game-winning goal in the dying moments of a must-win game at home. FC Cincinnati.
Picked off by Toronto. Petretta for Vilson. This is nice from Toronto. It finds Corbeanu in space. Corbeanu into the penalty area. Theo Corbeanu! He's been chopping at the bit all night. Burlington, Ontario's own.
Who can just absolutely go for it. And this guy's been trying all night. A couple of shots off target.
Out towards Eli Feingold. He'll take a step past Vilson. Clips it into the area. This one falls right out towards Langoni. Takes a deflection and falls into the back of the net. At long last, something for this die-hard Revs crowd to cheer for.
Look at the determination. Whip it into a dangerous position. Anything can happen. Shoot. Anything can happen. It's massively.
Needing 3 points for the respective stories in the Western Conference table. And with all that in mind, Kinder, is a couple of early giveaways. How do we see this one shaken out?
Well, LAFC was disappointed that they didn't get a result from that.
Here's Smoljakov, sends it across for Son! And he's blown the roof off of this place in a matter of seconds!
On his face there, that's exactly what he's doing. That's a great run in behind. Is he in an offside position? That's going to be the question with Smoljakov. His left arm.
Necessarily define what's going to be a successful season until the regular season has come to a close, but they are mighty close to potentially qualifying for the postseason as Bouanga driving at this back line of San Jose that's non-existent, and Bouanga dribbles half the length of the field and scores the second for LAFC. Well, that looked painfully easy as San Jose refused to step to one of the best goal scorers that MLS has seen over the past several years. It's 2-0.
With the ball at his foot. Daniel Mooney just tries to do too much there. He is the center back. It is a gaping hole that he leaves as Denis Bouanga with so much pace.
In an MLS game, of course, Vieira only just making his debut before the international break as this is sent toward Bouanga. It looked like he was offside. Flag's obviously going to stay down. Bouanga in, chips Danielle, and it's a third. LAFC running rampant in Santa Clara.
It stands. San Jose has got to feel that they are not doing their job, not just defensively, but in the midfield. There is a miscommunication going on right now. And
marking instructions from the technical area, but here is Arango around the first defender. Preston Judd is looking, and San Jose pull one back. And it's their cult hero, Preston Judd, who gives them just a little bit of life. 4 goals inside of the first 18 minutes.
Just on the edge of the 18, you see them. A little bit of pressure there, just forcing the issue, forcing the turnover. And he stays with it. He beats 2 there with a flick over the top, but more importantly, he's constantly looking up.
Moran on the turn. And the switch from Tafari. Beautiful idea for Sergi Palencia. Jamar Ricketts was trying to cut off the angle. He might have made a grave mistake, and indeed he did. It's a hat-trick for Denis Bouanga at Levi's Stadium, and LAFC have slammed the doors shut on San Jose.
On the pass, just seeing the runner of Palencia. Palencia has been staying home most of the night. Hasn't had a whole lot of opportunity to get forward, but he has a brilliant touch. When you sit there and you watch some of the post-game press conferences, and 90% of the questions are asked to Son, and Bouanga's just kind of sitting there. Ooh.
Martinez going for the spectacular, and it ends up finding the back of the net.
That's some good service, not enough pressure on the ball coming in from that right-hand side.
Missing out on the playoffs in consecutive seasons for the first time since 2012-2013. Peter Musa wins a second ball. That's in the game plan tonight. Farrington finds Musa. What a pass! What a goal! What a start! 90 seconds in, a Dallas lead.
With so much composure there, but the two number 9s link up, and this is beautiful. Logan Farrington fresh back in.
Scuffed that volley. Jacob Jackson. The long punt. Oh, he's in. Kamungo has found space. Kamungo!
To Patrick's on, and then look at Kamungo on this side, not followed. Wow, so much space. But I love the finish. This is like a true number 9 composure.
Early pass cut out by Seattle, now off and running. In behind here, it's Musovski. Musovski looking for help. Out top, Veneta!
Musovski just waiting for Ferreira. Look at him, waiting, delaying. Ferreira arrives at the right time.
And now Reed Baker-Whiting will settle 35 yards out from the LA goal. Vargas. Return pass for Obed Vargas. Weaving it through. Rothrock. Square ball in front, and it's 2-0!
Picture perfect again. Look at the combination play. The build up with patience. Simple give and go. Final ball behind the back line.
30-plus yards out. Paintsel will play the short ball. Back for the Ghanaian. And now wide for Fagundes. Numbers inside the area. Back post ball, and it's headed down. The Galaxy have pulled one back through Maya Yoshida, the captain.
Finding that ball in the back post, and Maya Yoshida just having to wait patiently. Look at Fagundes put his head up and see where the opportunity is. Away from home, and very difficult place to go and get a result against a team who's very good at home.
Cuevas chopping it back onto his right foot, out in front, and it's 2-2! The Galaxy have banged one home!
Yamane arriving right at the right time. Look at Cuevas here, 1-2 touches, and Sounders both times.
Clippers couldn't take that one down. Instead it's Thiago Martins. Easy pass for Gutierrez to Reed. Brian Gutierrez. Gutierrez slots. Zinchenko! Goal! The magician strikes first. Chicago Fire lead courtesy of Philip Zinchenko.
To the back post from Philip Zinchenko, but I love the runs of Kuipers, because if this misses, Kuipers there. They started with a really disciplined, organized structure, and then they're picking moments to jump in that area. And it's so far, it's been really good because they still have numbers behind the ball.
Morales found Hannes Wolf. The overload with O'Toole. O'Toole crosses, back post, goal!
Who's there to put it away. Jack Elliott has to come across to the more dangerous player, but because Gutman's in an attack.
Nico headed down, and on the volley it's in! Alonso Martinez with pinpoint reactions. New York City lead.
Gustavo, who goes up initially, a lot of players, a lot of runs and action going on. He'll go up to challenge. It goes down, and Martinez doesn't even have a second thought about it.
Pops it forward, Gutierrez. Tried to one-time it, Justin Hack recovers. Early ball, Reed. Elliott clears. Straight to New York City. Back to Reed. Reed in the box. Reed finishes it. The teenager with the cherry on the top. New York City with a 3-1 lead over Chicago.
Another opportunity here where they're able to get forward. Jack Elliott trying to defend, and they're just first to the ball in a counter-pressing moment, stepping in, finding Reed. What a composed finish.
They look to challenge the goalkeeper where he stands. It's the Raz closest to it. Bassett, he'll get it, he'll shoot, and he'll score!
It's so important to have so many capable members over the ball, because Bond, the rest of the Houston Dynamo, they have no idea who is going to take the strike. And anybody that said, oh yeah, it's for sure going to be Cole Bassett off of a back roll, you're absolutely lying. But this is prolific execution here. Something off the training ground said, oh, you thought we were going to go to the other way? Just that little bit of hesitation from Bond allows the homegrown star in Cole Bassett to celebrate to the... On the Houston Dynamo side, he is of the top level, and if he gets going late in this match, it could be definite trouble for the Colorado Rapids.
Inali bearing down on Cannon. Lawrence Inali getting in line. Inali stands it up, back post. It's a tap-in goal! Jack McGlenn equalizes for Houston!
We just talked about Inali's ability to really push a defense back and then deliver a moment of brilliance. Look at this. Okay, yes, I'm going to float it to the back post, and oh, yeah. Holding up there to Sandro. Hold something. I'm trying to get on the score sheet as well. Man, this game is absolutely turned. Listen to this play.
Ronan, outswinger, headed, it's in! Colorado wins!
Oh, yeah, this is exactly why we love this sport better than any other sport. I don't care what you follow, but if you don't follow MLS, you've been absolutely...
Which comes from the right this time from Berhalter.
And the header's in! Laporta! What a leap! Great finish, and the Caps in front on the night. They can seal a place in the postseason.
It's got the whip on it, it's at the right height and the pace that just needs somebody.
Instead, they're getting spread out, and that's spreading out the defensive midfield for Philadelphia, making it difficult for them to get around the ball.
He got round Glesnes there, Bedoya is chasing shadows, and the ball is in the net brilliantly! Sabi! High into the roof of the Philadelphia Union goal, and the Whitecaps double the advantage.
And when it comes out wide, it's almost 4v4 as Müller, he starts to drift back in, but you've got numbers coming right up against the back line, and you need that bit of skill, and Ahmed provides it.
We had a lengthy delay before a match-winning penalty was taken by Thomas Müller last time out 3 weeks ago against St. Louis. I think this will be less controversial. It is confirmed.
And it's the birthday boy, Thomas Müller. And Vancouver leads 3-0 on a night they can book their place in the postseason.
Unnatural position, he's never getting there with his head. The referee spots it and sends Müller 12 yards away. This time he does look at the ball.
He went to Rick's right-hand side in his last goal.
All confirmed. Müller again. Shimmy, and into the corner. And Vancouver into an utterly dominant 4-goal lead.
Which should have then been a fair challenge. But the penalty stands, and Müller, he steps up, goes the exact same way. Slight little stutter step, takes the momentum out of.
Only the end of the month before we see him. Gould has still no fixed timetable for his return. Here's Müller, and he slips it right for Sabi to hit a beauty! Oh, it's the pick of the bunch!
This is a fantastic strike. It's all about Müller and the position he gets in. And it looks as though he's going to just slip a pass into Reyes.
The corner played to Nelson. Back for Berhalter. Good cross, great header! They're all getting into the act. And what about this? It's Illumi on his home debut. And it's 6 for Vancouver. What a night!
To step on the pitch for the first time and to be given praise by the star, Thomas Müller, because he knows just how good this goal is.
Ryan Illumi held it out, and then the cross. Cleared and then shot. And saved ultimately. And then the cross comes back in the box, and Bobolina, and then there's Müller! And it's a hat-trick for Thomas Müller! What a night! 7th heaven for the Whitecaps, and the birthday boy has his 6th career club hat-trick!
And it all has gone through their main man, Thomas Müller. 3 goals, but he's had a say in all of them. This Müller is just drifting in, just needs that fine little touch. As Philadelphia, they're all over the place with their marking. Whitecaps players all in half spaces, and that's the last name that you...
For the Club World Cup, the $10 million match that LAFC played against Club America, they had to reschedule. This one's in. Olatunji lets it go. It's Luna. Luna! A star for club and country. Diego Luna's fired the home side in front.
And stretch the back line as they do. I keep talking about depth. Late arrivals, you finally get it. 2 players from RSL, both arriving top of the 18.
Here he comes again. And all kinds of space once again for Cruz. Gozo cutting it back, serving it in, backside, it's brought down and put perfectly into the back of the net.
It's where he's been at his best. He creates separation. But if you're in Dembe, can't let this ball come back to the inside. Instead, Gozo, 72, who just drops that ball on an absolute dime.
Tyler Wolff ready to come into the match. He's really been coming into his own according to the coaching staff for RSL. We'll talk more about him later. As Shallowy into the area, puts it across, and it's turned behind. It's an own goal. Brian Vanna tried to clear it. Sport and Kansas City are back in the match.
And his decision-making, watch him open his hips up, 18 bottom of the screen. Dissects it right through. Some indecision there by Justin Glad. Goes with the mark instead of the space.
As much as we're always talking about goals and the need for goals is specific to on the road.
Big hopping ball, Velda gives it Rojas a chance, and he's converted! That brought down some rain!
He's been the soft side defender. That's the concern for the Red Bulls. Early ball put in a dangerous spot. Ball's just bouncing around Max. And as Velda hooks it, Forsberg doing a great job breaking down the 4-2-4 press support.
It's been fun to watch Forsberg in the second half. Nielis maybe anticipating Hall to stay put. Berggren, tight corners. Forsberg has tied it. You could see it coming. We talk about all these players that have to step up. Emil Forsberg says, get on my back, I'll take you there. 1-1.
Is it Ortiz, I believe, gets the touch. Joao Ortiz, watch the touch from Ortiz. The shot comes in, it doesn't matter right now. He gets the touch from Carlos Cornell.
The equalizer has awoken the Timbers, and they're back in front. It's Anthony.
but none in the last 5 matches. He's hunting down this left-hand side, completely unmarked as Nealis is trying to overload. The question is,
find the back of the net.
Almost like he changed his mind.
Yeah, he was going to catch it comfortably, right? And then saw that it had too much pace.
And that one goes through, and it's in!
Yet again, Eric Ramsey talked about how this guy just has a knack for getting himself into...
They look a little bit shell-shocked right now in San Diego. They're on the back foot here again. We have 2 over. Harvey making the run forward. Harvey cuts inside on the left foot. 2-0! Carlos Harvey couldn't hit that one any better.
For a couple defensive frailties early on in the second half, but his ability to get forward and show such comfort here. Bates Bombino is able to just...
And Dos Santos have to time that well. The added time is presented by Addy. We're going to have a minimum of 5 additional. Long range hit, the goalkeeper's out! That does seal it. Triantis, on his first appearance, has scored from back in Minnesota. 3-0. And the battle for top spot in the West is just getting started.
This is how you welcome yourself and endear yourself to your fan base. Scoring a goal like this, an absolute golazo from Hectarios Triantis. The awareness, the presence of mind to see CJ Dos Santos off his line, but then having the quality, the execution to deliver in this final moment. That's the dagger blow. 3-0 on the road for Minnesota United, and what looks to be 3 massive points to cut the lead.
Jesse Marsh was defiant in his praise of Dane St. Clair, among some criticism from some Canada fans. He's delivered a great performance here as well. The header on target, now he's finally beaten. Tverskov, bottom corner. That time Dane St. Clair could do.
Just committing numbers forward, throwing everything that they have.